It's breaking news. I love you, Mom.
A shout out to Monique.
We're going to start off with the Baddie CEO herself, the head chin in charge, Chinocchio, Natalie Nunn. Natalie has been going off. Natalie has been like, she is done. Okay? I think this is scripted personally, or it could be a money play. We see this happen in sports all the time, negotiations and stuff. I think the price just went up for Natalie. But we gonna talk about that. So she unfollowed everybody, y'all. She's done. She's mad at the casting. Apparently, she don't have all the power to cast. It seemed like it's Lemmy's final decision on who gets to be on the show and stuff like that. And she doesn't like that, especially because Joseline has the power to do that. And we see what Joseline be doing, right? So she's not even really good at it. Y'all need a casting director. Let them do their job. Okay? All right? Hold on. Let's look this up real quick. All right? Check this out. Yes, look. You need somebody that, like, it's okay to just be a CEO. It's okay to just be a showrunner, a producer. Let people do their job. Okay? I'm going to trust somebody that's that's their sole job. Okay? You know, y'all know some people that be juggling too many things. They're a master of none. Are y'all familiar with that? Right? And I'm not saying that you can't be talented in multiple things, right? Right? But it's better to work with somebody when they do a specific thing. All right. Check this out. Check this out, you guys. A master of none is part of the saying, a jack of all trades is a master of none. So when you go on somebody's bio and they say they do taxes, they got their CDL, they got a BBL, they a lawyer, they a teacher, they do only, you know what I mean? It's just like, damn, like, what, are you good at any of this stuff? Or are you just doing stuff? No shade. But it takes a real talent to be able to multitask and to excel in multiple things. That's why you look at people like Deion Sanders. That's why Deion Sanders is so revered. He was great at football and actually a good baseball player. You know what I mean? Like, that's rare. Bo Jackson, right? When people were good, like, at multiple things, you know what I mean? The Prince, right? He can sing, songwrite, and you can play 30 instruments. You know what I mean? Like, that's exceptional, but that's rare, right? But if you do one thing and you're great at that, we can trust you, right? I can trust you with that. You said, they Baby D. Yep. Sell dope, do hair, all that in the same house. Crazy. All right. Babysit, all that, right? But yeah, if y'all didn't know that saying, that's what I meant. It says, it says a master of none is a part of the saying, a jack of all trades is a master of none, which describes a person who is competent in many different skills or fields, but lacks expertise or mastery in any single one. So, you can give them credit for finding, summer, you know what I mean? You can give them credit for certain stuff, but like, a broken clock is right twice a day. So do you really want to give them credit for that? Because for every summer, there's about 50 girls that was trash. You know? So they need somebody that's literally, that's their job. That's their expertise. A casting director. Yes, casting directors are essential because they find and select the right actors to bring characters to life, manage complex negotiations, ensure union compliance, and act as a crucial bridge between creative visions and the talent pool. While smaller projects may handle casting internally, a dedicated casting director is vital for large productions to ensure a successful, smooth casting process and a final product that resonates with the audience. They're a talent scout. They have a crucial eye for talent and deep knowledge of actors to find individuals who best fit the director's and producer's vision for each role. Okay? What we talking about? That's exactly what they need. Not somebody like, oh, I do this, I'm the boss, I do this, I do it. No, because you're not focused on talent as, you know what I mean? You're a master of none. Hey, and you see the play on words, y'all? Master of none. And Natalie, none. Get it? I'm funny. Y'all slow. Y'all slow.
I'm retarded?
I am hilarious, okay?
Bitch.
Any food, Baddies CEO, Natalie Nunn lets it be known if she unfollows you, she doesn't F with you, as she unfollows 99.6% of the baddies. Damn.
Followed? Just know I don't. And it doesn't matter. There's a lot of things that I don't like. I'm starting to notice, like, all y'all really weird. It's very weird. It's giving absolutely no loyalty. And it's giving, I'm about to switch shit. Whether y'all or not, whether the viewers like it or not. It's time for some new baddies.
Yes, we've been asking for that. Y'all the ones that keep bringing Scotty back and Anna and Big and all these. We want new people. That's why BGC lasted so long and it was so fresh, because it was new people. Real World lasted for so long because it was new people, right? Like it's just crazy, y'all. Anyways, so Tavy, remember when she called out Tavy? Check this out, y'all. All right, Tavy over here backtracking.
And go to the water park. I do want to say, because I know the episode's going to air, Tavy, I really fuck with you. I really do. But when I watched the episode, I really didn't like the fact that you were standing right there. You were also supposed to be Team Natalie. And if you already got the bitch earlier on in the season, what was the problem when I was being held back and I already had did my big one, not doing your big one again? And then secondly, in the scene after, you sitting in there kikiing with her and the bitches and literally on the couch having a whole conversation and a whole scene. I don't know, I've been riding with you. I've been fucking with you all summer. I've been going to bat for you in the boardrooms with baddies. I don't know. You have some explaining to do. You have until the end of the day. And when you do get to explaining, put the baddie CEO chain on when you do it. Thank ya.
Okay, so Tavy responds, but then she also responds with a comment.
Episode, and I'm not gonna lie, that scene made me cringe. I can't hold you. Like, I completely understand why Natalie can feel some type of way, because some of her baddies is in a scene with her op, and if that was me, I would feel the way too. So if nobody did it and nobody say it, I'll be the first one to come out and say it. Natalie, I apologize. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That, like, she just feel like she needs some loyalty or whatever, and she didn't see it in that moment. So I completely understand how you feel. So my bad, sis.
So if you read the comment, she says, this woman literally opened up several doors for us and changed our lives within months. I don't see how any female in a right state of mind could put their hands on her. Well, why didn't you fight the hoe that you only was on the show to be her chinian, but you got cool with the chick that she wanted you to fight, and you didn't do nothing. You were just standing there looking stupid. But you fought. But that's, y'all, she literally just fight Lex for multiple rounds, but didn't want to fight DTB? These hoes is weird, bruh. Like, they all weird.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
I'm on Natalie's side. All right, I'm on Natalie's side. This is a chick that was kissing, trying to kiss Fonta and stuff. Yeah, they doing stuff, y'all. They freaky. I don't know what they doing.
You some freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean? Get your freaky ass on. You know you freaky. On my dead grandma, and you can see me about it. Don't come over here with this that freaky ass, sick ass shit, your little freaky ass.
Now, I gotta be on Daisy's side. As much as I drag the Baddies Gone Wildcast for obvious reasons, for good reasons, what I will say is I don't think that would have went down how it went down if it was the Baddies Gone Wildcast. They was crashing out, y'all, right? So I'm actually on Daisy's side. She actually calls out Roller. Y'all know Daisy and Roller been beefing forever now, right? So she like, girl, you talk about the EP, you cool with Natalie, all this stuff, and you just let them drag Natalie like that, which is true. Look. So look what they did.
Out of nowhere, sneaky Diamond comes and sneaks me. This got the right one today. Let's go.
So Daisy says not the same ones that was throwing shade, which is true, y'all. These hoes was throwing shade at Baddies Gone Wild. Not the same ones that was throwing shade at me sitting there like background dancers when it popped off. Couldn't be BGW, Baddies Gone Wild, Baddies Gone Mild. We would have turned that set into a scene. Facts. Right? Then she shades Roller and says, I said what I said months ago. Nobody had Natalie's back, and now it's clear as day. She did say that a few months ago. Miss Different Pay Bracket was just sitting there quiet watching her get snuck. You wasn't mad at me. You was mad because I called it before it aired. Oh! I'm on Daisy's side. She ate.
Clock it.
As much as y'all keep saying, oh, this and no, at the end of the day, y'all know what this is. These hoes fight. Think about it. These hoes is fighting for people they just met a week ago. But when it come to Natalie, who, you know what I mean, who's the boss of the show, this and that, now all of a sudden, that don't make sense. Yeah, baddies don't make sense. So why you trying to make sense out of stuff that don't make sense? They picking and choosing, they being weird. Pretty P and DTB don't even like each other. As much as y'all keep trying to push this narrative that Dolly and Lex don't get along or something like that, Pretty P and DTB don't. Them hoes hated each other. They only teamed up to go against the big three because they scared of Ivory. But that's a whole nother conversation. Anyways, Roller was in the comments and said, give it up, Delicious. You still got no money for the baby. For one, Delicious is crazy because you think everything delicious. Your size says it all. You don't turn down no meals.
This is my last words that I gotta say. Anyway,
You're a fat bitch, bro.
Anyway.
Hey, any food?
You shut the fuck up when I speak, bitch. Shut up.
Who are you?
Okay? Listen.
Address me with my name.
Your dookie ass fucking stinks. Your booty hole is bigger than this whole room. Your booty hole is bigger than this whole room, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
All right. Daisy 8. I don't care what nobody say. Now, this where it gets real interesting. They're saying that their reasoning for not helping Natalie was cap. Uh-oh. And we gonna have to call it out. We go clock it. If this is true, them hoes need to be dragged too. The big three. Okay? Summer, Lex, and Dolly. We know they are Natalie's favorites for good reason. They're the stars of the show for the last 2 seasons, right? Allegedly, The reason that they did not help Natalie was because of the security was holding them back, right? If you do remember, security did have Lex hemmed up. They did not want that girl to attack Scotty. Same thing with Dolly. And remember, when all of that happened, literally right when that was happening, that's when DTB took advantage and, you know what I mean, and snuck Natalie. So it happened so fast. Now, those are just those two. I do vividly remember hearing Summer scream that her hand was hurt and all that. So I don't know. That is, you can say that's an excuse. So I'm just saying. But remember, that's the editing. That's just what we saw. Now they try to make it seem like that's a lie. So if that is a lie, the big three, what's up? Y'all was supposed to help Natalie.
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
Okay. So, somebody actually clocked some tea. They said, finally watched the episode of Baddies this morning, and the fact the big three lied talking about security was holding them back is wild as F. Take them purses and chains back, Natalie. Natalie reposts and says, ask them why they ain't do nothing. I'm lost too. Oh. Uh-oh. I mean, that's a good question.
Why would you say that?
Fix it.
Why would you say that?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
If that is true, like, I mean, they get in the paint any other time. So it is questionable. All right. It definitely is definitely questionable. I don't know. You said I think Pretty P and Tavy were the closest to that when DTB snuck her. Security was holding the big three. That's what I thought, but Natalie insinuating that that's not true. She said, ask them why they ain't do nothing. I'm lost too. If that is true, I'm disappointed. I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest. What we doing?
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
What the fuck is wrong with you niggas?
Yeah. Any food. DTB started all of this. Y'all know damn well DTB started all of this, and now Natalie is crashing out. So she adding fuel to the fire as she always do, and says, "Am I the drama?" Girl, you know damn well the drama. Why you asking stupid questions?
Get the fuck out of here, man. All that bullshit.
So DTB says all of this is happening because apparently she was gonna be casted to be on Baddies USA. And I'm like, oh my God. It makes sense though, y'all, because it's returning cast OGs, but man, I'm tired of some of these girls, especially Scotty. Scotty's the worst baddie of all time. I said what I said. Argue with your mama. You're not gonna convince me otherwise. Okay. I said what I said.
Clock that tea, bitch.
So DTB turns down the opportunity to be on the next season of Baddies. Nat, I know you crashing out because they want to put me back on the show. So I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to turn it down. Thank you, Lemmy, for the opportunity, but I'm going to decline respectfully. I had a great Zeus. Why do y'all spell Zeus wrong? Zeus is crazy. Zeus is crazy, y'all. I had a great Zeus run, and I'm happy with how everything turned out. Win, lose, or draw, but now it's time to lock in on the music. You're welcome, Nat. And to all the baddies, do y'all big one on USA. DTB, I'm out. Okay? Damn, somebody said, girl, your music not going nowhere. Damn. Now, they said, now why she be on the show anyways? Yeah. The music, throwing shade at the music is crazy.
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
That was shade. Are y'all okay with DTB not being on the next season? I am okay. I'm okay. I'm done. I'm like, yeah. Even though it's a returning OG season, so it might not be that bad. I just don't like how they be clicking up, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I think DTB like let the fans get to her head, and like she's not the same as she was on Caribbean. You know? And I called it out during Midwest, but people were still up her booty. Oh no, DTB. I'm like, bruh, DTB was a letdown. And then this season, she was a hypocrite, and she was just running behind Ivory, which was weird. How you damn near how you the MVP of a whole season with Caribbean, and now you running behind Ivory, who not even doing nothing, playing coach/security. You know what I mean? It was just it literally made no sense.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Any food. Are you okay with her not coming back? All right. I think Lex like DTB. What that mean? There's no way in hell she should like DTB more than Natalie. Big Lex got her own what's the name doll, right? Baddies doll. She got her own Natalie album and all that stuff. So I literally don't know what that means. What is that supposed to mean?
Get the fuck out of here, man. All that bullshit.
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean? Yeah. Any food. So Natalie is upset with Scotty too. All right. We already know that for good reason. Bruh, Scotty's so annoying. Scotty gotta go. Here they go. So this is why she was calling out Jayla and DJ Sky, because apparently Scotty was talking trash about Natalie to both of them, being messy, right? So Natalie says, Scotty, stop running your mouth to DJ Sky and Jayla. They told me all the crap you said, and when I got them all on FaceTime, everyone was looking stupid, right? Scotty gonna be the first one I show true colors, and y'all think I've been mean to her for no reason. Let the games begin, because I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut. Now that fake girl's girl finna be exposed. She been exposed. She ain't no girl's girl. She weird. All right, she need to go. All right, how the hell you gonna call out Dolly for a fade? Dolly run up on you for the fade. Now you crying to my, I don't bother nobody. What?
You're not making any sense, bro.
That was crazy. Okay. So, look what she says, y'all. Ooh. Uh-oh. This is T right here. She says, and no, I don't want Lemmy Plumber. So the you're jealous of Scotty has to be a joke. Jealous of what? Exactly. Let's talk about it. So that narrative that I haven't spoke on will be spoke on too. Don't nobody want Lemmy. We tired of your fake games. Woo! She got a lot of D's in her mouth. Let's talk about it. Oh my God. What's she talking about, y'all?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
Cause this all I heard.
You a nasty ass trick.
Suck mad dick, you're not holy. What? You suck mad dick, you're a thought. You're not. Get the fuck. Let me.
Bitches, you a slut. You a dirty ass fucking slut ass bitch.
Ooh. I think they are sleeping together though, allegedly.
They're fucking each other.
And Natalie unfollows Lemmy. Both Lemmy and the Zeus Network IG pages no longer follow Natalie Nunn, and she doesn't follow them anymore either. Huh. Yeah, this gets real messy. Yeah, she says she ain't sleeping with Lemmy. All right, whatever you say. Whatever you say.
We don't believe you.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Okay. All right. So, look what Lemmy had to say. Okay. So Lemmy jumps in because remember, Natalie said there's no more Baddies USA. She's done. And she said if they try to film it or anything or whatever without her permission, she's suing them. So I said, damn, look, Lemmy says, we got to use the Lemmy voice, y'all. My bad. Me. I know everybody have been reaching out, tagging, commenting, and adding me about Baddies USA. And yes, the show will be moving forward. Baddies Gone Wild and Bad Boys are moving forward as planned, with official announcements coming very soon, possibly as early as this week. Oh, wow. Okay. So we should be getting Baddies Gone Wild and Bad Boys official announcement coming soon. So y'all doing a real official auditions for Baddies Gone Wild, right? I don't care about Bad Boys, y'all ain't watching that. I'm sorry. But yeah, y'all doing a real audition for Baddies, right? Going Wild, or is y'all just go choose a horrible cast again and be trash? Okay. So Natalie responds, right? It says Natalie is on one this morning and not letting up. Natalie says, and I won't be filming no Baddies USA unless we casting who I say there will be unless we casting who I say. There will be no baddies until they listen to me. Yup. Yeah, she talking about Zeus and she talking about the baddies. Y'all hoes don't listen. Y'all want her to be more like Joseline, right? Now she more like Joseline. They said I would have been cracking up in that bit. Like, am I missing something here? Weird as F. They weird, but I'm going to show them and the whole network weird. I'm casting each and every person on my show moving forward. Ain't anyone telling me what to do on my show. I hear you, but y'all need a casting director. Because I could have sworn Natalie chose Cupcake. I could have sworn Natalie chose Russian Cream. I could have sworn Natalie chose Yoshi. I'm just saying, ho, you ain't good at what you know what I mean? You're a little delusional. Y'all be picking the most horrible cast members.
Whoa, you guys are delusional. Bitch, calm down.
But I hear her out because if Joseline got the power to do that, Natalie should have the power to do that too. And by the way, I want to show real moments on Baddies, and I was told it was dumb to show me giving back to the colleges and donating money to the University of Monroe School of Entertainment. I was told it was dumb to show me performing at VSU homecoming. And when I said who said it was dumb, everyone was mute. But I already know who said it. Oh, duh, Lemmy. And it's funny because that's y'all always claim that's what y'all want to see. Y'all want to see donating. Y'all want to see more performance, less fights. They apparently Lemmy shooting that down because he know, just like I know, y'all really here for the fights. So I gotta say it. Shut up. All right, y'all. We here for the drama.
You should have just sat there and ate your food because you need to shut the up.
Actually,
It's some real here. It's some real shut up.
All right. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I ain't filming Ish. I'm off until 2026 because I can be. Only things I'm accepting is bookings and continuing my tour, working on music and shooting my music video. Now y'all hoes got no money for the holidays. Merry Christmas. Make that reunion money stretch, fake ass bees. Oh my God. And go back to your $500 club performances. Oh my God.
Wait. Let me think.
That's crazy.
Woo! Natalie on one, y'all. All right. Shout out to Natalie. Natalie speaks on not having an audition for Baddies USA due to her not wanting certain baddies to think that they can pick a baddie. Says she can do it herself. Basically, she calling Lemmy a baddie. This is shade towards Lemmy, y'all.
Good auditions. I can do it. Don't need y'all to help me find them. Y'all was just trying to collect a check at the auditions anyways. Next, don't need it. I can figure it out. I got this. The baddest bitch got this, okay? Jacob, what was the other thing I wanted to say? There was something else I told you I wanted to, the unfollowing, because I'm tired of seeing weird bitches on my shit. Deep cleaning new bitches. That's what we're doing. And if we're not, then there just won't be nothing. It's my way or no way.
Okay. Man. Yeah, we already read some of these. She says, F you, pay me, and I'll gladly walk away and start up my own ish. Or you do as I say. Damn. She says, I'm logging off. They think I'm going to work with the same cast. Thank you. Thank you. I'm done. Yes. We're done. Yes. I understand that. I'm tired of seeing the same old. I'm tired of Rolly, y'all. Rolly and Scotty been on every season of Baddies outside of Baddies ATL. Like, literally. Them always got to go. Right? And bruh, it was funny. I was in a group chat, y'all. They was like, well, we feel the same way. Look, I got it. My bad. I got to use the Baddies, the stupid, no inner dialogue Baddies voice. My bad. me. The same way y'all feel about Scotty and Rolly is the same way we feel about the big three. Summer, Lex, and Dolly. I don't want to see them again. I know you is not comparing Rolly and Scotty to the big three who turned the show up. Literally 99.9% of the cast members' storylines revolve around the big three. So they're keeping the drama going. They getting the viral moments, the fights, and all of that. And they've done more in 2 seasons than Rolly and Scotty has done in 5 seasons, which would be 10 seasons if you use both of them, right? So 5 seasons, right? 6 seasons, 5 or 6 seasons, right? Nothing compares. That goes to show people are literally stupid. To compare Rolly and Scotty's impact and dynamic on Baddies compared to the big three, compared to 5 seasons to 2, that's a mental illness.
I'm retarded?
It's just crazy, y'all. Anyways, so Natalie says, yeah, I'm logging off. They think I'm gonna work with the same cast. Pay me $100 million for my show, and you can have it. Woo! If not, my lawyer's on that ad. Period. Point blank. You don't own ish. This my effing show, and ain't nobody telling me how to run it anymore. Ooh. So she throws shade at Joseline. Natalie with a post about Zeus Lemmy allows Joseline to pick her own cast, but gives her girls that are continuously disrespectful to her. One thing about Joseline girls, they jump for her ass, and she be playing with them girls for real. If them little girls jump for her, them big booty bees should have definitely jumped for Nat. That was messed up. I was definitely expecting Rolly to handle that. All shade, Natalie. Cut the lights off. I agree. And Natalie says, because they let her pick her cast. They want to control my show, and it's not happening anymore. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, she not lying though, right? I mean, the baddies do have a voice. The cabaret girls don't.
Don't make me fuck you up, girl.
If y'all think y'all can take me down, then let's over here. But I'm a clock and feel y'all hoes. I straight up.
Them cabaret girls are literally scared. All right, to talk back to Joseline because they're going to be sent home.
Bitch, I'm scared. Where's the door?
Okay? And it's funny because Joseline is still throwing shade at Natalie. Okay? All right? She said, tonight, all new episodes of my cabaret, my TV show, my idea, my intellectual property, Joseline's Cabaret, mines. Oh my God. Some fans seem to think Joseline is shading Natalie. You know she is. That's definitely shade.
Wait. Let me think.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
What I will say about Natalie, though, y'all don't give Natalie enough credit for this too. And we just exposed Joseline for saying this. Joseline don't want to fight them girls. She don't. Especially no damn Egypt. Natalie's at least fighting the baddies. Joseline don't want to fight these girls. Y'all never thought about that, huh?
Bitch, that shade. Humble yourself.
Yeah. Y'all never thought about that. Natalie actually getting in the paint. Joseline don't want to fight. So that make her look a lot more weaker. All right. At least Natalie got girls on the show that's, you know what I mean? That's about that action. A little bit. At least a little bit, right? So yeah. And we got Rose, right? I think she was on Baddies, Joseline's Cabaret, right? She was on Joseline's Cabaret, Texas, just this last season. Wasn't she beefing with Hennessy? She actually confirms, and we all know this, that Baddies is a better show. So Joseline can say she owned this, do all this, and do all that, but are the women benefiting for being on the show? You're the only beneficiary, right? You're the only one that's able to benefit on that show. So Natalie is literally creating stars, right? Krayshawn blew up even more, right? After being on Baddies. DTB, whether Stunner Girl want to admit it, that definitely helped her career. Tommy Lee, y'all say y'all love her on Love and Hip Hop. She got way bigger on Zeus. Tokyo Tony, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, and just Zeus in general now, y'all, with Tokyo Tony and Tia Kemp and stuff like that. But let's keep it on Baddies. My bad, y'all. DTB, even Ivory, you know what I mean? Everybody go to Zeus and get Baddies and get a bag, right? Dolly, Summer, Lex, we already know what's up with that. When you look at you can literally just see from one season alone. It don't even have to be one season. It can literally be half a season. If you're watching the show from the beginning, right? And then you see halfway through the season and you go on these girls' pages, you can tell that Zeus check is checking, right? As opposed to, or that Baddies check is checking. A lot of the girls that's been on Joseline's Cabaret just for a few seasons, they look the same. It ain't no upgrade. You know what I mean? They not getting paid like that. And Rose confirms that. Let's go. Rose explains why she feels like Baddies is the better show to be on.
Could have got paid more on Baddies. Baddies is better to be on. If I could redo life and pick which show I wanted to be on, I would have chosen to go on Baddies before I would have chosen to go on the Cabaret. So when she be doing this whole thing where she find out people who get put on the Cabaret ended up trying to audition for the Baddies, because they get paid better. Natalie don't talk to them how Joseline try to talk to us. And bitch, y'all not finna get that off my side. Get that off my side. No, get her off my side. Disrespectful, ungrateful ass. Get that off my side. Like, girl, yes, I'm ungrateful because first of all, we gotta beg, like, to be treated like, girl, no, I'm not doing that. Where's your BET award? Where's your MTV award? Where are any of your credentials? All you got is ballistic beats. I ain't got no goddamn, like, girl, please.
She sound just like her, huh? I ain't gonna lie, that was funny, y'all.
Bitch.
Where's the lie? I agree with her. Well, Natalie is pushing another show. This could just be a way for her to promote her other show. I don't know if it'll be on Zeus. It was alleged to be on Netflix at one point. I'm not sure. Okay. Natalie announces new show, A Nun's Life, and searches for a new network. Looks like Natalie is moving on from Zeus and building her own empire. She just revealed her new reality series, A Nun's Life, focus on fame, family, and boss moves, while calling out for a network to pick it up. Could this mean she officially done with Baddies and Zeus? Wow. A Nun's Life, family, fame, family, and fearless ambition. A 12-episode unscripted reality show following Natalie Nunn, icon of Bad Girls Club and Baddies, as she juggles business, motherhood, and drama. The heart of A Nun's Life high voltage and unfiltered. Natalie's journey managing new ventures, parenthood, relationships, and explosive showdowns. Blend of drama and empowerment. Business expansions, family commitments, and fiercely honest confrontations. Authentic access pulls back the curtain on Natalie's evolution from bad girl to boss. Where my baddies that are bosses at and moms that are entrepreneurs. I want baddies who have things going for themselves. Girls who can come on my platform and use it to really showcase what being a baddie is. Rappers, singers, actors, cooks, stylists, makeup artists, nail techs, hairstylists, etc. Looking for a production company out there who wants to follow myself and a group of baddies and a network that wants to pick this up. Baddies, the Baddies Code. All right. Now I'm being messy, y'all. I was in the comments like, all right, like I'm about to change the channel. My bad. Was I being messy? My bad, y'all. I think that was being messy.
Bitch, that shade. Humble yourself.
Anyways, I think this is just promotion, y'all. For Baddies USA ain't going nowhere. Natalie go come back. They gonna make it happen. They just stretching it out because this is deja vu. We literally just went through this back in March or April, during the filming of Baddies Africa. She was beefing with Lemmy, remember? She was talking about leaving the show, leaving the network, suing lawyers, blah blah blah. And so, it's just deja vu at this point,
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Anywho, I'll keep you guys updated. I will keep you guys updated. The baddies be badding. The baddies be badding. All right.